the beginning, I have to tell you now, it's the autumn equinox. What a beautiful picture they sent in this morning from the Isle of Man. And I say that because a little bit of bad news to start this, because the sun's crossing the equator today, which means that our nights are now going to be longer than our days for the next 6 months or so. But bear with me, some good news in the forecast. It's certainly brighter and warmer than this time yesterday across southern and eastern areas, nearly 18 degrees outside. But further west, we've got a weather front around. It's bringing some fairly heavy rain across the western highlands of Scotland. Behind it, though, it will brighten up through the second half of the afternoon into the evening, as it will for Northern Ireland. But for the bulk of mainland, more cloud than we've seen this morning. Not a huge amount of rain, but clearly there will be some rain around, although it's likely that we'll hang on to the brightness and sunshine even across the eastern half of the country, and it'll feel quite warm. But right the way down to the Channel Islands, some sunshine, and that bodes well for the kick-off, at least between Scotland's match against Japan, because here we should see some sunshine start, likely to cloud over though for the journey home as that weather front starts to approach. And we may even feel just a few splashes of rain for the rugby at Cardiff at the Millennium Stadium late afternoon, and perhaps for the journey home from London for the rugby here later on, because that weather front does sink southwards through the night, accompanied by some brisk winds. So actually it won't be as cold as last night, nowhere near as chilly. Frost not featuring, not at least tonight. But there will be plenty of showers rattling through across the north through the morning rush hour across Scotland, and some drabs of rain, some spray on the roads further south with that weather front around. But it does move out of the way through the second half of the morning, so we'll see some sunshine and few showers getting through in the south. Bit more breeze though. Further north, well, there will be quite a number of showers rattling through on that brisk breeze, which could be heavy, those showers, with some hail and thunder. So I think it'll feel quite chilly tomorrow, particularly in the north because of the breeze. But we start to lose that breeze then on Friday. We've been hinting, if you've been watching the weather forecast, that high pressure is going to build in. It's the good news I was talking about earlier. And then that means that we'll see increasing amounts of dry and bright weather in the south on Friday. Still that breeze blowing some showers into the north across Scotland and Northern Ireland. But then with the high pressure not budging this weekend, keeping those weather fronts at bay, that high pressure means there'll be a lot of quiet and settled weather for us, which at this time of year, as we saw last weekend, means some morning fog, stubborn to clear, some patchy ground frost as well. But by the afternoon, temperatures are set to rise into the mid to high teens. Lovely, or feeling lovely and warm in the sunshine, given the light winds. And the good news, Sophie, is that it may even last into next week.
That is good news. Thank you very much. A reminder now of our main